Today's book is Colorless Tsukuru Tazaki and His Years of Pilgrimage by Haruki and Murakami. Where does the line blur between dreams and reality? Can we revisit the past and change our interpretation of events in order to create a new future? Or does fate have us locked into a destiny that will find us no matter which choices we make? Haruki Murakami forces us to ask all these questions and more in his new novel that follows the travels of Tsukuru Tazaki as he tries to solve a mystery from his past. In high school, Tsukuru was part of a close-knit group of friends who all had colorful nicknames based on their surnames: Mr. Blue, Mr. Red, Miss White, and Miss Black. The only one who didn't get a special name was Tsukuru, whose last name simply means one who builds. He felt this was fitting since he had always seen himself as rather colorless, quiet, and bland, and was happy to be an empty vessel the group could rest their vibrancy within. So one day in his sophomore year of college, he's thrown into the depths of despondency and depression after having the following phone conversation with one of his best friends, Al. "I'm sorry, but I have to ask you not to call any of us anymore," Al said, abruptly and without preface. No hey, or how you been, or it's been a while. "I'm sorry," was his only concession to social niceties. Tsukuru took a breath and silently repeated Al's words, quickly assessing them. He tried to read the emotions behind them, but the words were like a formal recitation of an announcement. There had been no room for feelings. "But if possible, I want to know the reason for this," Tsukuru said. "That's not something I can tell you," Al replied. "Then who can?" A thick stone wall rose. There was silence on the other end. Tsukuru could faintly hear Al breathing through his nostrils. He pictured Al's flat, fleshy nose. "Think about it, and you'll figure it out," Al said, finally. Join Tsukuru on his adventure to chase down the answer as to why his best friends abandoned him all those years ago and whether or not the fault lines of memory can be mended.